Hey folks, so today I want to show you this NutriChef electric air fryer. It's hard for me to say actually, but this is the first time I've ever had an air fryer, so I wanted to make sure I read the manual really well so I didn't mess up anything. One cool thing about it, let me turn back to the page of the manual that tells exactly the different things it can cook. It can cook chips, which is fries, chicken, steak, shrimp, it says meat, cake, fish. All these 7 different functions are provided on here, and it automatically will turn on and turn to the correct temperature. You can adjust the temperature and you can adjust the time. And inside the manual it does have a list of times and temperatures that you can cook some of your stuff on. So let me zoom in real quick so you can see the display. So here's a display. It's a touchscreen display. When you press the power button, it comes on. And then to change the mode, press the M button. That's fries. That's meat, shrimp, cake, which I'm not sure how this thing does cake. I'm going to have to try that out one day. That is chicken, I believe, steak, and fish. So if you are wanting to cook fries, which I'm going to cook some fries, or baby cakes, let me zoom you out. All you have to do is take out the bottom of the fryer. This is the bottom of the fryer. To lift out the basket, you have to slide this little knob up and press this button and your basket will come out. All the grease is caught in the bottom of that pan. So let's just sit that back down there and put that back. So I'm going to open up these little hash brown cakes and put some of them in there. Has a lot of ice on it. They've been in my freezer for a little while, so they have a little bit of ice. I don't want to put that in there. Alright. So here we have it. I've got some baby cakes in there. I'm going to slide it in and press the power button. It doesn't like that finger. Or doesn't like grease. There we go. These things say for a standard oven 425 at 10 minutes, and you want to flip them over and continue baking for an additional 10 minutes. So we are going to do the mode button, turn it to chips, which is actually fries, and we're going to leave it at 400 degrees because that's what it says to cook it on. Deep fryer, it says 350, oven, it says 425, so we're going to leave it at 400. And then you're going to press, well, I'll show you this right here. You can change the temperature up and down by pressing the plus and minus button. It'll go up 10 degrees each time, but 400 is the max temperature. And then the time, you can change the time with the time button to the left. But once you're ready to start cooking, I'm going to change it down to 10 minutes. Press the power button. And then you can see it is cooking. And it's going to count down as well. So we will be back whenever the 10 minutes is up. Oh, and one cool thing is, by the way, while it's cooking, you can pull this open. Let me zoom out so you can tell what I'm talking about. You can pull this open. That way you can shake your contents around or use a spatula, tongs, whatever, and mix your ingredients or flip them, whatever, and then put it back in and it will continue baking. So while this is cooking, I'm down to 4 minutes, by the way. The heating element does come on and off just like in a regular oven, so that way it maintains the correct temperature. And I can feel the heat coming out of the back of the unit. It's got an air vent back there for it to blow out. So you don't want to butt it up against anything really, because it is very hot air. However, I do want to say my potato cakes, baby cakes, whatever you want to call them, are smelling absolutely amazing. I'm not smelling that nasty grease smell like I usually smell with a deep fryer. So I'm excited. Got 4 minutes left. So we have about a minute left. And we're going to see what they come out looking like. and whether I need to put them back in for 10 more minutes like the oven directions say on the bag for these potato cakes. I've got my tongs ready to flip. And as you can see, the red light, like I was talking about, comes on and off. That's a heating element inside. We'll give it another minute and see if the heat comes back on. If it doesn't, then it might be. There it goes, it cut off. And it's beeping. So let's pull it out. Oh, wow. They look good. And they are crispy. So I'm going to flip them. And I'm going to put them back in for a few more minutes. I do like crispy hash browns. Wow, this is really neat. It is almost like an oven, but like a fryer at the same time. Alright, so we flipped, and we're going to stick them back in there. We're going to turn it on. We're going to press mode, and then I'm going to... Oops, I did the wrong mode, sorry. Fries. I'm going to do it for another... Let's go 5 minutes. Alright, we don't have too much longer to wait. Alright. Nice and golden brown. I'm going to take a photo for my Facebook as well. Alright. It says don't tip over the basket because of the oil that may be in the bottom. So I'm going to use tongs to get these hash browns out. And they sound so crispy. Which is exactly what I like. I really like the fact that you don't have to use oil for this. And I am curious. Okay, that's not terribly hot. I'm going to move that back into its space. And I'm going to sit this down on the counter and remove the basket to see if there's any oil in there. Not really. No oil came off these. But it would be good to have that just in case you are cooking something that has a little bit more oil or fat content to it. Like steak and chicken and burgers, for example. If you cook them in there, then the juices will go to the bottom. So, there you have it. Wonderful, crispy hash browns. Perfect. Holy crap. Those are good. Really, really good. My approval. Y'all have a great day.